Hello. I'm just waiting for Hollow Knight to load up. So tonight, I'm leaning towards just doing room randomizer with the cursed setting, which removes almost all the upgrades from it. So I've been wanting to try it for a while. Let me see if I can get everything set up. And I hope everyone's having a good night. It's been a bit interesting for myself, but I am slowly getting everything taken care of.
In this video, I'll show you how to set up and manage live streams in YouTube's live control room. That is curious. Just 1 second, I'm trying to get everything set up. Hello, hello. Are folks able to see the Hollow Knight screen? Hey folks, are you able to hear me? Okay, 1 second. Okay, can you hear me now? That is strange, because I'm showing in Streamlabs that I'm at the save select. Okay, good. So just bear with me, I'm trying to get a second screen that I can be able to see chat while playing. So we're going to do a room random
randomizer. We are going for junk pit. Huh. I didn't realize that you could randomize stags now. Okay, we're gonna stay at King's Pass, so that can be at a pretty easy start spot. Okay. Cursed is, oh yeah. I don't know. I'm using Streamlabs, but I haven't actually. Yes, that one is from Neil Umbra. I enjoyed the spoof ending that it had. That it fits pretty well. And have a great night. Something isn't right. Okay, 1 second. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, the void mode in Neil Umbra is pretty tough. Also, 1 second. Cat wants attention. Okay, I think I've got it set up now, so apologies for the delay with that. Let's get this started. Okay, I can't seem to move. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my cat is, she can be very demanding for attention at times. This is room rando, instead of a speed run. Mostly what I am going to try and do at some point is do a speed run with how poorly it would be done at the moment. And then it will be the fun point of practicing to get better. I think I have a picture of her somewhere on the Discord. But I don't think I have. I think I have a webcam from long ago, but I haven't actually set it up. Plus, one geo. This is already a great start. Cat reveal. I can probably just put one. I think folks are going to make me make a Discord just to show a cat picture. So the curse setting largely replaces anything major, except for like the progression abilities. They make most of the minor stuff be switched out for one geo, and from my understanding, things like Mantis Claw and Wings are generally placed much further ahead. So this is going to be interesting because it's been a while since I've done Room Rando, and I won't necessarily remember all the rooms. And we're going to see precisely how things work out. Okay, I think there's only the way to the left. No, I said that people are probably going to make me make a Discord just so I can show a cat picture. Oh, I don't have a Discord. What I'm saying is folks are probably going to make me make one just so that I show a cat picture. Oh, well, that's not good. The good thing is I can get up there. Well, it is mods, just in the sense to where it's room rando. Usually around this time she would be sleeping at the end of the bed, but other times she'll just be awake and want attention. So I don't know if I'm going to get the dream... Actually, wait. I think I start with the dream nail. Almost there. Alright, let's see what kind of horrible thing I get. I got a stagway. Grub. Okay, for 4 essence, I can have 34 essence. This makes a lot of sense. I can get 1 geo. Oh, the cat has got attention. Oh, I don't even think I get the dream nail in this one. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Oh, she gets to be top priority, periodically. Okay, so I'm in Gorb's area. That said, I don't think I can make it up to Gorb. Yeah, randomizing all the maps, the stagways and such may not have been a great idea. Oh goodness, where even is that? I don't even think I can see my way through there. It's probably the waterways. Oh, this is a great start. Oh, I probably should have used it to get up there. Well, the good thing about it is I can always just go back. Oh, that's where I am. That means I can't get anywhere because that's fluke marms. This is room randomizer. That it is switches up all the rooms. All the hardest modded boss would probably be probably Pale Champion. I mean, that one's long and very difficult to do all of that. But I mean, I haven't done well, wait, no. Nightmare God Grim is definitely the hardest one that I've done. Pale Champion's probably a close second, though. But I'd also point out, I have not done any Radiance at all, so I may change of opinion, since that one's supposed to not generally be feasible. Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, Silksong looks like it's going to have a lot more, it's got the extra towns and so forth, so we'll see exactly how much expanded things are. They've got the quests and such, so that looks like it looks like it's going much like with Ori 2, where that looks to have much more expanded stuff, quests, NPCs to talk to, and so forth. Alright, so I know if I go to the right, I'll go back to the Dreamer part, but I won't be able to warp back to where the Seer is. So I can either go that way, or I can use the Mosquito Pogo and get up to where Hornet would be. So we'll see what's beyond the monument over here. So the real fun part. Why, what happened? My cat's name is Artemis. That was the name that she had when she was at the shelter that I adopted her from. Like, long ago. Alright, let's see if this is 1 Geo. No, 21 Essence. We're moving up in the world. Okay, that's where the rancid egg would be. I can't reach that. And as well, if I don't respond at first, just repeat, because I'm still getting used to the watching two different things. Yeah, it's room randomizer with the curse setting. That what happened is it basically removes almost all the upgrades to where you don't have anything really useful to be using. Alright, so I'm going to try and open up the way to the left and right. Oh, well, thank you. I tend to be a much more quiet person, so streaming-wise, there are many better folks at streaming, more outgoing, and so forth. Alright, I don't think I want to drop down just yet. So the major thing at first about Room Rando is, if you go up or down, there is a very good chance you're not going to be able to get back up. And yeah, if I go down, I'm not getting back up. I'm up to about 1,200 hours in Hollow Knight, but I mean, I've been doing it for quite a while. Oh. Yeah, I'm not making it up there. Or there. If I could only dash. Hold on, 1 second. Well, no, I don't use 2 different monitors. I'm just using like a tablet to see the thing as well. I'll probably have to do a second monitor so I can see things a lot easier. As multitasking in that regard, it's a little bit of a challenge at first. And yeah, I'm not doing enemy rando simply because you're pretty much stuck with old nail, and that would make things much, much worse than it needs to be. Okay, so this is the other side of Howling Cliffs with Gorb. So that's... Wait, no, that's not right. This is the one outside in Howling Cliffs where Conifer and such. So maybe I can actually... I think I've missed Conifer. No, Conifer's here. I'm being charged for grubs. I don't know, Absolute Radiance isn't that bad, but it really depends on how used to it you get to it, because I still mess up on Radiance. I tend to play a lot more defensive on Radiance just because I'm not all that great at reacting to all that. Okay, nope. That was close, but not quite. Okay, there we go. Alright, so down here I can get... Oh, this is so useful. Alright, well you have a good night, Shadow Phantom. Oh, this is... I think I want to finish exploring Howling Cliffs, because there's the King's Idol down further that I can at least get and find 1 Geo. Oh, that's right, Whispering Roots are randomized too, so... Yep, 1 Geo. I don't know which trial that is. But I think that's, it's one of the Colosseum trials. Okay, I've got 2, that would be that way. I don't know, there is some points in Markov where it can be RNG with the javelins, but it's usually not that terrible. Okay, so this is near Lake of Ong. I think it was mostly the combat for myself that made me really enjoy Hollow Knight. Okay, so that's by the Malik. But I mean, the art, the music, all of that is stuff that I really enjoyed. Like, I love the soft piano music of the Dirtmouth track. But there's a lot of really good themes in it. Okay, let's see where we can go from here. Okay, so I think that's by the Elder Boulder. Can't go anywhere there yet. got two different ways I can go from there. And that leads out into the main place in the Forgotten Crossroads. Okay, by crystallized mound, so I don't want to drop down just yet. I can't go that way. Alright, so the best way to go would be the Forgotten Crossroads, since that has about 5 different rooms to lead through, and none of them require any kind of special abilities. Oh yeah. Well, they made it even worse with this one, because now you can randomize grubs, you can randomize maps, stagways, you name it. You're not going to get anything useful. I mean, I really enjoy, even though it's not a very hard fight, 1 geo for... Oh, I was having to spend 110 geo to get 1 geo. I really enjoy the White Defender fight, even though it's not a particularly super hard boss. But then I also enjoyed the Dung Defender fight, even though it's not a hard fight either. Okay, we're still in the crossroads. Oh, we're right out here. And of course I don't get that lucky to get to Dirtmouth. I don't think I can get up there. Because that would be where the Hallownest Crown is. Oh yeah, we're definitely not doing White Palace yet. I mean, it can help to get faster by timing. As you get better and better at it, it becomes easier and usually quicker to do things, at least on average. Oh, great. So I gotta go from the other way to get in. Alright, so that's outside the Mantis village. Actually, this one might be good because I'll get a bench, even if I won't be able to backtrack. Yeah, you're gonna need quite a few abilities to get through the White Palace. Oh, this one's gonna lead me towards... I'm gonna have to bench warp to get out back to King's Pass, because, yep, I always forget about that. I mean, what I can do is get the ancient key, the simple key, and then I can bench warp back to King's Pass. This is room randomizer with the cursed setting. This is even more randomized than usual. Ah. I have no idea what I just got. Oh no, 1 geo. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately I can't get back up from Quarrel. So... yeah, because, this is one that I've been wanting to try. I'm not sure how successful this run's going to be, simply because of so many things being randomized. But other things, Hollow Knight-wise, that I'd consider doing streams with is, like, trying to practice speedrunning, but also doing something like maybe a Hell mod Steel Soul run at some point, which might not end successfully, because the last time I did Hell mod, I had fun dying in the Coliseum, I think 3 times. Just because it makes things much more difficult. Early game is going to be really bad with just having a 2 damage nail. Oh goodness. For me, I did the Pantheon of Hellenist in 2 tries. Mostly, I unlocked Absolute Radiance, then I practiced Absolute Radiance. I forget whether or not I stayed until I beat her on Radiant, and then did Pantheon of Hellenist, or whether or not I did it after Ascended. Because I didn't want to have to clear through all of it to mess up on her again, and I still won with 1 health. But with like Pure Vessel, Sly, and everything, when I lost to them the first time, I went back and just did the fight until I could do it on Radiant. Alright. There we go. Let's see what's this way. Oh, great. So I had no choice. I have to go this way. Oh, well, I mean, this is not necessarily going to be a successful run, and if we reach the point to where I'm just completely stuck, where it would take, you know, time to review what ways there still are to go, then I'll switch over to something else, like, either doing the Hell mod Steel Soul, or, I mean, even another game or something. But I think the plan is to try Untitled Goose Game on Saturday, because I did pick that up. Just last week was kind of busy-ish, and oh goodness, yeah, this one's Deepness, don't want to go here yet. And unfortunately... Wait. Which thing beaten so fast? I think that you need to be able to have it to download to make sure you've got all the updates, but otherwise you should be fine with just it as normal. Okay, we're back here. Well, I mean, right now we're just in some early areas to where we can get through. And there aren't too many bad critters along the way. Oh, okay, that's the one by Godholm. But, I mean, last week was just kind of... Well, I mean, practice, practice, and more practice. It's just, you keep playing, and then eventually it just becomes a lot easier. And again, I still mess up with a lot of things. So... Oh, this is the deep focus room. Okay. Yeah, I mean, when I first did Room Rando and was making a map, there's still so many things that I messed up trying to keep track of. Okay, this is Joni's Blessing Room. So going through here is going to have to bench warp back to King's Pass. Yep, 1 geo. I haven't played Goose Game yet, so I've only seen like the donkey video of it. All I know is that you have to throw a rake in a lake. And that the entire game focuses around throwing a rake in a lake. Which might not be the actual point of the game. But I'm going to assume it is because I've never been led wrong by watching donkey videos. So the big thing here is that I'm hoping that I can get a bench that will actually not require so much backtracking from King's Pass. Which is usually the hard part about the early parts of Room Randomizer, because normally you'd have your Dream Nail and be able to Dream Gate. But I don't know if Cursed removed that one. But as well, part of the thing has just been that I've also been trying to get caught up in like World of Warcraft and such, because I have a bunch of old friends trying to have me play Classic again, so I've been trying to get into the make sure that I'm raid ready for the new raid this week. Wait, 1 second. What you have to do is when you enable and install it on the mod installer, then you need to go into the mods folder, which has the actual graphics, and move that into there. And then that should get you everything that you need to go into there. Did I go down from here? Oh, of course, it takes me right to the Path of Pain. Well, we know not to go that way. Unfortunately, this cursed version does not give a Dream Gate. Otherwise, I would totally be doing Dream Gates, because I hate having to backtrack this far just to determine that I've reached a dead end and have to bench warp. I mean, I have a lot of games that I really enjoy that aren't Hollow Knight. I'm a sucker for point-and-click adventure games just because I played a bunch of the ones which, like Sierra games, where everything kills you. And they were always kind of snarky kind of games like that. I've enjoyed a bunch of RPGs as such. I liked Baldur's Gate and Planescape Torment as a kid. I mean, I've played a bunch of good ones lately. Like, I played Octopath Traveler last year, and finished Ni no Kuni recently in, like, Child of Light. So, and I mean, the Resident Evil 2 remake's been a lot of fun. Because I remember playing that on the PlayStation as a kid. Yeah, unfortunately, that would be a little bit on the impossible side. Not that way. Well, I mean, after a while, Path of Pain doesn't it gets easier. Once you've done it a few times, then you're going to be able to get through it without much trouble. I mean, there's still going to be goofs, but it does get easier as time goes on. I actually did start playing Dead Cells again, on the Switch. I got my first boss cell, so I suppose I'm making progress of a sort. But that's the thing, I am not very good at Dead Cells. So, I'm gonna have to practice that to be able to get much further. Okay, so if I remember right, take the way bottom right path. Preferably not touching all the guys on the way down. Yeah, I mean, Pantheon of Hellenist is challenging, especially the first few times that you do it. I used a piece of paper, lots of piece of paper, and did like bubbles that basically showed the room. And then I used that to basically say, this is the way to go next. Okay, so I'm trying to remember which way is the way that I need to go. I know that I don't want to go to the City of Tears route. Okay, so I haven't gone the Mantis Village way yet. Oh, that has the Shadow Gate. I'm not going to be able to go this way. But I can go up. I think. Okay, so this is a dead end, but maybe it gives me an ability. Ha! No, just one geo. This is definitely a cursed run. I'm mostly skipping the geo rocks because right now I don't know if there's what I can actually buy. Mostly because most things are replaced with one geo, so there isn't really a whole lot that I can do. Alright, there's that I'm gonna need to run by. Wait, 1 second. Dead Cells is quite a bit of fun. I'm not really good at roguelike games. There are things that I need to actually try playing more of. And Pantheon of Hellenist with the nail binding is generally try to use like spells as much as you can, especially if you're using Shaman Stone. As if you use things like the Shaman Stone Shade Soul thing, you can get Markoth done pretty easily. And Descend in Dark works really well against Great Prince Soap. Okay, let's see how far I can get through here, because I don't think I can actually... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to actually go that way. The real question is, can I get up here? No. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, I can't go that way. I don't think I could go this way either. No, that's a dead end, that's why. This one's a room randomizer cursed run. This one is going to be trying to just see where I can get to, which is looking like almost nowhere. Wow, like, I'm sure that there's something that I've been missing. There's just that exit that just happens to have a bench, dash, and wall jump all in one spot. And I'm just going all over the place missing it. Yep, cat aggro. Hey, come here. Okay, hopefully that's given her much attention. This mod is room randomizer with everything randomized. And it also has the curse setting, which replaces almost everything that's an upgrade with one geo. So you're going to have ever so much fun. Hey, come here. Yeah, nail arts can also make nail binding a bit easier, but keep in mind that they are affected by the nail binding. Yeah. I am periodically stopping so that I can pet her. I've had one for, I've had her for about 10 years now, and it's been, she's always been a finicky cat. She's very fearful of people. So unfortunately, she's never really warmed up to anyone besides me, and there's still the entire thing where she can be very cautious and finicky around me. Except when she wants attention. Like right now, jumping on top of the desktop to get pet. I don't know if she's trying to beg for more food or... No, she's just wanting attention. Okay, let me... Yeah, she wants a lot of attention tonight. Normally she'd be sleeping right now. Hey... Okay, so I forget if up here was a viable way to go. Because I know that there were one or two places that looked not ideal to explore initially. I've actually never played Minecraft. No, this was the Rancid Egg one. I've actually never played Minecraft. I think I've seen a few things of it, and I know that one or two folks that I know have shown me it, but I've never actually played it myself. She just wants all the attention tonight. I'm not sure how I'm going to play with one hand for now. Wait. 1 geo for 3,000 geo. One second. She is wanting much there. Hopefully. And apologies that is leaving me a bit distracted with the play. Okay, hopefully I can make it down without... Oh well, she's right now right by the desktop, and I am just mostly, you know, scratching the back of her neck as she is wanting. No, I can't go that way. Yeah, she's wanting much. Hey, come here. Hey, right here. Oh, this is unfortunate. I don't think I can... Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a lot more damage getting down than expected. And of course, apologies that I have purchased One Shot. I've never actually sat down to play it, but I've heard some good things about it. I think I picked it up in one of the Steam sales. Okay, so here's one way that we haven't gone. Crystallized Mound dropping down. This is probably going to drop down to Disappointment, but it is a new path. Watch this drop me back down to like King's Pass or something. Holy crap. It's a new place. That... I actually haven't... Yeah, I came from that exit. Also, cat is on a lot of attention. Hey. She's all like, scratch my ears, and scratch under my chin, and so forth. Okay, so for this room, this could be bad because there are two ways to drop down, which don't guarantee I can get back up. And unfortunately, I don't know which way is going to be safe to go down, potentially get me a bench, or... Also, apologies that this is, that I have, cat aggro as well. This is a little bit less, I expected to, I didn't expect that kind of, extra gameplay, features. Oh, okay, so Zote is still there. I can... Alright, she's calmed down for now. I spoke too soon. Yeah, I have a cat. She is very finicky and sometimes demanding of attention. Ah, of course it had to drop me to here. This is a... Hello! Not good. Yeah. She is, largely very finicky. Oh, of course. See if we can... she's just a domestic short hair. But she's a black cat that... Mostly so that, you know, you can have all that superstitious kind of stuff. All that for 1 geo. Normally, no. Oh, right outside the black egg. Okay, that's the room with the shade cloak. Hey, calm down. Yeah, this is room randomizer with more stuff randomized than should be. Okay, I can't go that way. And with curse settings, so almost everything's replaced with 1 geo, to where this is extra painful. Okay, hopefully this takes me down to somewhere that I can actually go. Oh, that actually is somewhere I can go. Okay, so this is the big guy with the grub. Okay, please be something other than 1 geo. Oh, a grub, of course. I don't have anything like donating turned on at the moment. This is just kind of like a practice stream, because I haven't really streamed before, and I'm still learning to where I am not in the time, the advice, the feedback, and such. That's much is much more important at the moment. So, believe me, I do appreciate that, but at least for the first several streams, I'm just going to leave all that off. Okay, so this is Broken Vessel's room. I can't go there. Yeah, my cat... Well, the first time, she was sleeping quite peacefully. And normally she would be sleeping, but... in rare instances... Okay, I can't really go anywhere. Wait, this is the other end of the room. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright, so this is... Okay, so that was the dead end. Couldn't go this way if I remember. No, this was Black Egg. Yeah, those husk guards can be a bit surprising the first time, just because of the double damage. Yeah, I couldn't go this way, and going in there took me to Broken Vessel's room. Well, thank you. It will get easier as time goes on. It's just simply that there's still... I'm not used to setting up the stuff. I'm not used to trying to watch chat, and... Well, I appreciate that, but at the moment, it's just kind of like... I've got it, like, turned off at the moment. And to be honest, I don't know how to turn it on at the moment, so... I'm, Oh, nice! It did have the 1.2 switches activated. Maybe I can get up there with the, Oh god, that... I think at this rate it's going to take me a lot more than 10 hours to do the curse mod. Okay, so I've been up there. the problem. I can't get up there. I hate to say it, but I think this is going to be going back to King's Pass. That does put me at a kind of a bind as to where I haven't gone yet. For which kind of record are we talking about with Nightmare King Grim? Are you talking about like the Infinite Grim? Because I've never actually done... I think I did Infinite Grim once. I don't even really remember what I got. And then I just was like... The folks that have actually done it seriously have went for a very long while. I've suggested Hollow Knight to quite a few people, and I think in 2017, for Christmas, I purchased Hollow Knight for a lot of people. I think my brothers played it quite a bit, actually. I know that one of my brothers has gotten through, I think, everything before Godholm.
Wow! 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 Wow!
So well, the problem is going to Quarrel takes me to a dead end, as in I need progression abilities to get through there, and so warping there would not get me anywhere. Believe me, if I really wish I could use Quarrel's route to go further. Well, if this gets stuck another time or two, where I haven't really made any progress, then if folks want me to switch to something else, then I shall do so. Because I know that having to constantly go back from King's Pass can be very, very tiresome. No, that's still Royal Waterways. The downside of not making notes is your memory gets fuzzy whenever you leave the place for a while. Yep. Yeah, that's the deep focus room that led to a dead end. I mean, Hollow Knight's a lot of fun. I'm a little biased. I don't know. I think it is possible, depending on certain things, but... Because, for instance, the Sears room I can't access anymore from where I am. So since I had to bench warp out, I am no longer able to get there. I'm trying to remember if going up got me more places to go. Actually, I think I haven't been through here. Ah, of course. But the real question is if I'm going to be able to get by the Elder Balder. Actually, I've really enjoyed Mossbag's humor. A bench! And for only 200 geo, I can get 1 geo. Hey. Oh goodness, I can go places. Hey. I've got another stag. Alright, so well, I think Mossbag is a lot better at the humor than I am. He's also a lot better an editor, and much more, has everything together. I think my cat is probably trying to beg for more food, so I'm going to try and see if I can placate her with some extra food. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, she has been successfully bribed. Okay, Kingdom's Edge, that's a good place. But I want to get more of these stagways open. Okay, since I've got... Well, Dirtmouth is going to be last. Believe me, I can sympathize with wanting to minimize spoilers for Silksong. Okay. Oh my goodness, Thorns of Agony. I have a charm. Unfortunately, I don't really like thorns, so I'm going to keep it off. Okay, so this is a place I can get 2 more exits without any power-ups. There's nothing that I know of in the room. Okay, so this is outside the Soul Sanctum. Well, thank you. Good night, Nintendo. It's just show up whenever, and, you know, if you're able to. If not, then, hey, whatever. I do want to try and stream some Hollow Knight consistently, and then use the other time, like, maybe, like, Saturdays to just do something. Okay, so, Fungal Wastes right by Cornifer, to just do some other games as well, because I'd like to do some more of the... grub. I would like to, try to get through more, Resident Evil 2, before, the third remake comes out in, April. And whenever Ori 2 comes out, I'll probably try streaming that. Oh, that guy. Okay, so I can't actually go that way. At least not yet. So it's mostly a bit of practice to try and see how that would actually go with that. Of course, you'll probably see me die quite a bit with Resident Evil 3, because the first playthrough particularly, you're going to get all the jump scares and so forth and get thrown off by everything. A bench. Benches are worth their weight in gold and all that. I can actually make it up there. I think I get the Hornet cutscene. Yep. I'm using room randomizer with basically like all the things and items randomized, and I'm using bench warp, and that's pretty much it. It's just trying to do random randomizer with randomizing everything and the curse setting. Okay, so this room is on the way towards Hornet 1, but not quite there. Alright, so we're at Gru's mother's area, which is actually really nice to be able to head to. Yeah, I'm thinking that at the very earliest that Silksong wouldn't be out until like August. I could be horribly wrong though, so don't quote me. Okay, so the downside is I can't make it up there yet, unless I want to do a shade skip. Oh, this would be a very bad place to be with the dream nail. Needless to say, I am not doing the Revik parry challenge on this. Oh, Mantis Village, okay. I don't think there's a lot that I can actually do here. Yeah, I don't think I can actually do anything here. Wait, no, I wouldn't be able to. The most I can do is hit that switch and then bench warp back. And that was the toll in the City of Tears. Oh yeah, I'm very human. I make lots of mistakes, of which, in a streaming you will see. Oh, that's a terrible room to go into as well. Without any movement abilities, pretty much every room is bad if it's anything that's not beginning rooms. As such. Yeah, I don't think I can really go that way. I can totally get that. Or can I? I don't think it's worth dying over. Alright, so let's go back to one of the stags. I'm gonna make the note for that once I get dash. Because we still haven't gone to Dirtmouth from the Stagway to see where that leads. And I think that's probably going to be a little bit better. This is Un's room. I'm not going to be able to go that way. Good night, Sasha. To be honest, Absolute Radiance is definitely the hardest one base game for me. Okay, so city storerooms. I'm trying to remember if that's where I initially came from. Yeah. I originally got to the city storerooms and then I went into the Green Path Stagway. So I can probably just bench warp back over there and try checking out there. Right, Kingdom's Edge, that's where it was. I guess the bribe didn't work. I think it's been about an hour since the stream started. Oh, I'm back in the Mantis village. Now if only I knew how to do the skip. Okay, I think it was from Resting Grounds. I think I didn't go this way yet. Actually, she has been kind of quieting down. Okay, so that's where that way was. I'm trying to remember what the left way went to. Because I think I went back that way after trying. Yeah, that's right. This was Cornifer's room. I can't go any further without the claw. I think the cat has calmed down a bit. I think she's, the bribe of extra food has helped. Okay, so I can't go down. I need to go left again. Oh, hi, Clark. But I can make it up there. At least I should be able to make it up there if I did not jump early. There we go. Alright, so... yeah, it's nice to see everyone here. Okay, so I don't think I went left last time. So I should be able to check there and see if there's a new space to open up. Uh-huh, okay, Quirrell. Okay, so that leads there. Well, the thing is, D&D hasn't happened last week, but we totally did have it happen the week before, so we've been slowly moving forward. I think we're level 12. I am playing a bard. I am basically the diplomancer of the group, who probably is not very good at, you know, real, actual diplomacy. Okay, so this would normally lead out, but I don't think I can actually kill this guy. Wow, rude. Okay, so that way isn't accessible. So that was helpful in one sense. Okay, so going up led me to the Mantis village. So what I can do... I'm trying to remember which way this one went to. Okay, Spirit's Glade. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do a shade skip. Yeah, have a good night. One thing I should point out is that with my tablet, the names it is very difficult to actually see them. So I do apologize if I am not able to say, wish you a good night before you leave. Well, D&D is largely that you're doing pencil and paper, one person's telling the story, and then you're saying about how each player wants to do various things with it. And it's largely, you're rolling dice to determine whether or not you succeed or fail at various tasks. And depending on how intense the task is, that increases the number that you have to roll. And yeah, Bardic Inspiration's a lot of fun. We're playing Pathfinder, so I think we're playing like hybrid classes. I'm playing a Skald, so I'm a Bardarian. So I get to do Raging Song, which is basically get to be Bard Song and Barbarian Rage at the same time. And it's great. Let's see. Oh, did I not go left from the Teacher's Archive? I think I did. And I don't have a Discord server yet, so I'll probably have to make one because people want to see cat pictures. Oh goodness, don't do this. You can tell how often I do shade skips. Oh goodness. Okay, so yeah, I've done the shade skip up there before. It has been a while. Okay, the last place, the closest place is the toll bench. Well, I mean, 5th edition's also pretty fun. Okay. I just noticed the cat has decided to sleep on the desktop, so she may, once again, go for attention any moment. Well, it just depends. Usually try to find, like, friends that want to play it and so forth, because most of the actual resources you can find online for free. Like, just look up the SRD for, like, Pathfinder or 3.5, and you're able to just play it right then and there. With, you have all the info at your fingertips to be able to run. Okay, let's try this again. I have a feeling that I'm going to fail. As such. Okay, there we go. The saddest part is this is not going to bring me to Salubra. This is instead going to put me in the gauntlet. one of those things where if you had dash, it would be a lot easier. But without dash, you're going to have a lot of fun. Ah, goodness. Yeah, this is room randomizer with curse settings, so everything is much worse. To be honest, I don't even think I can actually go further from this one, because everything else is going to require abilities to get further in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to try a different way. Just don't think that I can actually go that way. At least not yet. Okay, so up leads to... Yeah, I play keyboard all the way. There's only a very few games that I would use a controller for. And I mean, most of the time I'll play with like the Joy-Cons on the Switch. Because they're not always ideal, but they're adequate. Yeah, with Dungeons & Dragons as well, I mean, you can do it online. I've had it where some real-life friends and I, that we played periodically online. It's usually a lot harder to do it that way. And the games usually aren't going to last as long. Okay, I'm not going to be able to go that way. So, I tend to not recommend doing online unless it's like a short... Oh yeah, that's the Mantis village. I can't go that way. Well, maybe I can. Oh, I'm trapped in one... Oh, cool! How are they doing that with 5th edition for Hollow Knight campaign? Basically, you can try and find groups online. Like, Roll20 is a pretty good site that has a variety of stuff with it, that are usually seeking folks, from my understanding. I only played on Roll20 with actual friends that I knew, that folks moved away to where we still wanted to keep up some games. Otherwise, you can always... Sometimes there's, like, local game stores will mention either that they play games at the game store, or they're looking for people to actually play there. So you've got plenty of options that you can technically find a game. There's also, I think, occasionally there's going to be sites that will mention people wanting to do things. However, my luck with finding random groups, especially meeting people's homes, has never been particularly good. I just play with friends, and so always, of course, be wary of, you know, playing with people that you don't really know. And as well, there are sometimes a lot of very odd people playing Dungeons & Dragons, which, as I said, with my poor luck with finding groups, has generally been things that where, yeah, it's been interesting. Okay, so I can't really go this way. At least I don't... Yeah, because I'm going to need to be able to do a double jump or wall jump to get up there. Now, if I remember right, I couldn't actually go left. Okay, that was the Path of Pain. So, I mean, White Palace. But, I mean, if you have friends that, you know, you can always ask them, hey, do you want to do D&D or something? And you can always just use the free resources online to be able to just make characters and so forth like that. If only I had that. I can't go that way either. Well, I mean, you can always use things like Hollow Knight, not Hollow Knight, D&D, to get better at talking. Like, I am very quiet, but, I mean, I've DM'd quite a bit to where I can at least talk for a while. Okay, so that would take me to the Coral Bench, but that leads to a dead end, ultimately. Oh, I have several funny moments. One time I DM'd, the players basically decided they wanted to become mobsters. It was basically they started out neutral-ish and then ended up evil with the assassin as the moral compass of the group. This was one in which they were playing in a city to where monstrous creatures were not out of the ordinary. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how I got to the teacher's archive. Because there's also where Zote was. That if I dropped down on the right side, that was another path that I could go. But, basically with D&D, they had it to where they could basically play whatever kind of monstrous race they wanted because they just didn't have... It was not out of the ordinary in this city where magic was pretty commonplace. So the players decided they wanted to play exotic creatures and monsters and so forth, and I basically said, go ahead, have fun. So I think they had something like a kobold gunslinger, a half-dragon mage, and there was the person that wanted to play a bear, as in an actual bear, as his class, so this was an opportunity to play a bear. And he was an awakened bear who started as a fisherman, became a barbarian, then a gladiator, and then a drug dealer. Alright, well, you have a good night, Neo. And the players had the opportunity to basically make drugs, so they decided they'd do that. They got in with the local mob. And, oh, grub. Okay. I'll take it. Maybe it was Dirtmouth? I don't think it was. I think Dirtmouth led to a trap. Oh, hi, Koi. Yeah, that leads to Un's room. I want to say that it was the resting grounds then that led to the teacher's archives. But needless to say, they had it to where there were like two different mob groups. There was, had it to where like the upstart ones, they were going to assassinate like the kid of the, the established crime family. The players learn of this, and they are horribly conflicted over whether they should intervene and save the kid, actually help assassinate the kid, or just buy a ticket and watch the show. And I think it was the assassin that convinced them they should save the kid, which, okay, that's a dead end, which got them in with the mob. So they started, dealing... Yeah, he was actually playing a literal bear, and every time he would be like, I sit down at the inn, I was like, are you sure that the chair is going to be able to support your weight? And then he shows me online YouTube videos of bears sitting in chairs. So I was like, okay, yeah, you got me there. Alright, well, you have a good night. Shark's Muffin. Okay, so I'm going to try and see if I can get back to the teacher's archive. Okay, that was not a place that I should go. Okay, so that's not going to work. That's not even... That's much worse. Yeah, that's even worse. Okay. Let's see. Now, city storerooms is where I went back to. So I don't know if it's this one or that. Hey! Oh, hey, Donut. Okay, so this is not the best way. And that takes me back here. Okay. If I go to the toll, that just leads me that one way. Let's see what's down. Yeah, that was Broken Vessel's room. That's what it was. The way right outside Broken Vessel. And that was to the gauntlet in Queen's Garden. No, that's Spirit's Glade. Up leads to the Mantis village. What does left go to? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I've been this way before. Yeah, because this one eventually dead ends. Yeah, because this leads to Broken Vessel's room from the wrong side. That led to the grub. And this leads to City of Tears, which does not get me where I need to go. Because this takes me beside the black egg. And I'd need the Shade Cloak to progress there. And I can't go that way because I don't have a wall jump. I think going up backtracks me to where I came initially into this room. Oh goodness, don't want to go that way. Okay, that's not gonna work either. These guys are gonna die to the elevator. Yeah, that Vengefly's not gonna follow. Okay, let's see. I think I need to backtrack all the way. Yeah, I've heard of Foregoner. That's, especially with the room randomizer stuff that, and the duplication that he did. I think we're starting to hit a wall again. That's one of the things with Room Rando that you'll find out very quickly, is that you'll hit those kind of moments where suddenly things open up, then you explore and you hit a wall again, until there's that one thing you overlooked. And most of the time when you think it's that you've overlooked one thing, turns out that leads to a dead end. So the question is, I know that if I can get back to the room Zote was in, there is a place to drop down that hasn't been explored yet.
Wow! 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 Wow!
Okay, so going back here takes me back to... Okay, so I haven't actually gone here, but I don't think it's going to take me anywhere that's going to help. Of course, I stand corrected, but it might actually take me somewhere. Nope. Oh, it took me to a dead end. I think I needed to go to the left as I was dropping down. That is unfortunate. Yes, I have beaten Room Rando twice, but not with all of this active. Mind you, I still haven't loaded up like the hard skips. which would make this much, much worse. Because then all things like shade skips and whatnot would be mandatory. Okay, so there's one or two more places I can think of, other than trying to get back to the Zote room. And if that still hits a wall, then we'll probably have to call it quits on this one. At least for now.
Wow! 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 Wow!
I think that it strictly speaking is possible to get soft lock, but I've never had it actually happen to myself. I think some people have mentioned that they've gotten soft lock before, but I think that some of that is that it's very, 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 very rare for that to happen. But I don't know. The 2 times I've done it, I've been successful. So I don't know for sure as to the actuality for all that. Okay, so dropping down takes me to the Path of Pain, whereas if going over this way takes me to the usual places. What 2 characters are you suggesting? Okay, still can't do anything there. And I especially wish that I still had the Dream Nail to set Dream Gates, because this would have been so much easier with Dream Gate. Okay, so that leads to a dead end as well. So we're back to the crossroads. Okay, and exploring those rooms did not lead anywhere productive, if I remember right. Whereas if I remember right, this leads to the city storerooms. Which, if so, that will make backtracking a little bit easier. Yeah, I've heard of Rain World. I just never played it. Okay, so the city storerooms gives a quick and easy way to backtrack to this, so that shouldn't need to use King's Pass. up this time. That's the dead end. Okay, I think I dropped down into there. Let's just go down this way first. Okay, I still can't make it that way, so we're gonna go take the crystallized mound down. Aha, okay, here's where it was, with soap. And what do you know, it actually opened up some paths. I don't think we're ready for the arena. Oh hey, okay, City of Tears elevator. So that actually puts... Strictly speaking, that opens up another room from the elevator. So two different ways. Okay, Soul Sanctum, can't do anything there. And there's Sly. The only downside is... I don't know where Sly is in Dirtmouth. Oh, okay, hey, Neo. I think it was like 2 nights ago that I basically couldn't sleep, which is why I did the Resident Evil 2 run, just because I just was like, I'm gonna be up for a while. Oh, okay. Okay, this is Waterways. The bench is technically accessible. No, that's the start of Waterways. So if I go... Maybe I can get up to where Tuck is. Oh, hey, I can get up there. I didn't expect to. And of course there's acid. These dreams of getting up places are cut short, very tragically. Okay, so we're still in the waterways. Okay, this is... I'm not going to be able to progress from here. And I can't jump back up either. Actually, technically I can get back up. I just gotta lure a flute flail the way over. Okay, so I remember how to get back to Zote, so... Because I've got to take the crystallized mound really down. Oh, this is not going to be good. I can't dash. Oh, come on. Okay, so I can backtrack at least decently. Oh, hello, Levi. Welcome. Yeah, I have so many games as well that I either in my library or want to play. Oh, okay, this is a Dream Shield room. That it's always just kind of overwhelming at times. Grub Song! Finally, something useful. In a certain, very limited sense. Unfortunately, I have to go back now. Alright, so if I remember right, go down from here. No. Go left and then go down. I've actually never played Sundered. Is that based off the Kingmaker one? Is an expansion to that? Because I have Kingmaker, I just haven't actually played much of it. Okay, so we know left has some unexplored areas. But let's try and see. Oh, hey, there's Tuck.
Hello, Red.
Alright, let's see if I can...
Come on, young.
what I get from Tuck. No, just a rancid egg. So, the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, is that another... is that a module just like Pencil and Paper one? Or is it like the Kingmaker, an expansion to that one? Okay, Gauntlet. One more hit and that guy should be dead. Huh, of course. God. Ah, crap. Yeah. Some of those gauntlets can be really nasty for trying to, you know, keep alive, recover from, and so forth. Okay, I need to take the upper path. It's one of those things where it's like, you really wish you even had dash, just because there's so many things that you're missing out on. Like, I would be very happy if I had dash. Alright, let's try this again. This should actually... This is a doable gauntlet, even with nothing. Okay, almost there. Okay, there. Now I can heal. Okay, hopefully I can recover now. Ha! Emphasis on hopefully. Okay, that guy's dead. Alright. Much better. Nope. I thought it was done. Okay. Maybe now I'm done. Okay, I'm done. 20 essence. That's great. Okay, so I do have to go left. Which is fortunate, there's still places to explore that way. Because I think I can go down. I forget if it was the left that led to the elevator. No, I did take the elevator because that led to Sly and I think the White Palace. So I had to go down. Which leads to the waterways. This is not going to be good. Okay, yeah, because I've been here. Okay, so that's not good then. I am not sure where to go next. Because this takes me down to a place where I can't really get back from. I know! 2 more essence, I can get that, if I could ever find the seer again. Okay, so this one has put me in a bad spot yet again. This one's definitely on the more frustrating side. Yeah, that leads to a dead end. Yeah, that's the thing. There are so many problems. I'm trying to think of where else I might actually still be able to go. I know I took the left way with Zote initially. I wonder if going back that way and going down the left path had some more places. Okay, so that leads to the toll room, which doesn't get me anywhere. I mean, I prefer Hornet is Silk Song. Okay, so that takes me nowhere. Okay, so I am going to try one more thing. Trying the left side of the Zote room. And if that does not... Okay, that's, I think, 1 geo. Yeah, 1 geo. And if the left side from the Zote room does not take me anywhere helpful, then I think we'll have reached our limit for tonight. At which point I will probably try to review and see what places I overlooked, because I know that I had to overlook something. I think so. Actually, no. She's grooming herself right by the cat post, which is very close to the desk. So she's still awake, but I think she has been pacified for now, at least. Because normally she'd be asleep like right now. Oh goodness, this is where it went. Yeah, I think this is probably where it gets called. Alright, so I'm going to stop that, stop this for now, and basically, that I think I've reached a wall here that I can't think of another place to go to, and I'm pretty sure if I sat down and, looked at places where I went to, made a map, I could find the next place to go to, but, oh boy, this one is a lot harder than expected. Normally, with the ways that I've gone, previously with Room Randomizer, you usually will have gotten some upgrade, like Dash at this point, where you can actually get somewhere. But the problem is, each time that I expect to try and get something, yeah, this is cursed. So that is the... I think that's kind of the wall for now with this one. Now, I can do like one or two things, because, I mean, I can still do some games for a little bit longer. I can, if there's something like else with Hollow Knight that might be fun to try, let me know and I can do that. Or I can hop onto another game or something. I definitely wouldn't have enough time to do the B scenarios with Resident Evil. So that would, unfortunately, not be able to really be the best option. Let me see. There might be another game that would work pretty well. Yeah, I mean, if you get lucky, you'll find the Mantis Claw early, and then things become so much easier, because just Mantis Claw alone is going to be something that's... Hey, Shadow Kitty. Is going to... hey, Zaliant. Yeah, Zaliant, I've hit a wall in this cursed room randomizer. I have not even gotten dash. I can't even find where I'm going. This run is super, super cursed. Like, I'm not even sure where I can go now. So I think I've hit a wall with this one, and I'm gonna quit on this one for now. So I've got like two options with this. I can try and do something. I can do either like another game for a little bit longer, or I can do something like I could start like a Hell mod, Steel Soul run or such, and do that for a little bit and see how long I live for. Is there a preference? Yeah, rando is... Oh, I have no movements. I have not gotten dash. Like... I have Grub Song, Thorns of Agony, and I have a Rancid Egg. I got this. So, yeah. I have a few places unlocked, but there's so many places that I either need the claw, or I need dash or something to be able to get further. So, unfortunately, this one is pretty much doomed. Yeah, I've done Hell mod. I don't have a Discord, but I will probably have to make one at some point, because even if just to upload a cat photo, as people have suggested. So okay, I'm going to turn on Hell mod, and we'll try and see how that goes. It has been a very long while since I played Hell mod. Okay. Hell mod does a variety of unpleasant things. Think of it as an early version of the Bindings mod, or Bindings in general. Alright, so first things first, let's get rid of one of these saves. Among other things, Hell mod reduces your damage, nail damage, by half. So you start the game with a 2 damage nail. Your soul generation is halved as well, so to cast one spell or heal at all, it takes 6 swings. You take double damage the entire game. You basically have a permanent soul binding on, so think of it as just the soul binding forever. And also your healing is much, much slower. It's as if you had deep focus equipped for the general healing speed. Alright, so let's determine that this is actually working. Yep. See? That is Hell mod. So, yeah, I die in 2 hits. So, this is going to be cursed as well. The question is, how far can I make it? I will probably only try for like 30 minutes or so. Fortunately, spells are not really affected too much in this one. I think they get like a slight damage nerf. I think it was something like 5/6. Oh yeah, Hell mod is rough. Trying to do the Pantheon of Hallowness with Hell mod was frustrating, simply because it takes forever to recover from damage, and there's just so much that's going to happen. And as well, basically, you can still do nail upgrades, and nail upgrades are highly recommended. Although with a pure nail, you're going to do 10 damage. However, you can still use charms. All of the charms are still available in Hell mods, so you have plenty of opportunity to make use of those. My suggestion is do not try Steel Soul Hell mod. It is bad. Oh, and for you can I forgot, Hell mod also means Zote is automatically saved. I think it's so that you have to have Grey Prince Zote active. It went pretty good. I found my way around a bit, but I hit a wall with trying to do Room Rando Cursed. Well, the thing is you have a permanent soul binding, so you can't really do a spell build that effectively. Although spells are highly recommended to go with. They just won't die. Oh. Okay, that's one of them. Yeah, this is why Hell mod is very rough. Yeah, Hell mod is not really the easiest one. And in many cases, it's just simply frustrating. I should probably heal because I died in one hit. And it would be kind of humorous, albeit, it's so you can suffer and have Zote there forever and ever and ever. What the? Okay, I can at least take one hit without dying now. Which means I really need to stop being sloppy. Although, to be honest, I don't think that I'm playing, like, I don't think that there's much intention of doing, like, super far with this, so. Oh, it goes even slower if you equip deep focus. You'll get your 2 heals, but it's gonna take forever. Needless to say, False Knight is going to take a while. I think it's something like 20 hits to whenever you get him out of his armor. You're better off just hitting the rubble at him beforehand. I don't think they do this for Silk Soul, just because Hell mod makes things a lot more tedious in many respects. Like, as you can see, those Vengeflies are they take forever to kill. So you're better off just leaving it. Like, things will get a lot easier once I get Vengeful Spirit. Oh, goodness. But until then, life is going to be unpleasant. Yeah. Believe me, you really, really want to upgrade your nail in this. And even a whopping 4 damage is better than your 2 damage nail. This guy might be a while. Be right back doing taxes, cooking a 5-course meal. Oh, it's over 20 hits. Oh, goodness. Yay, rubble! Can actually do some damage now. And some rubble. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break Trio Rocks and such so I can buy Fragile Strength the moment I get to Leg Eater. It's just taking forever. Oh, I wanted more rubble. Come on, yeah, just keep hitting that. I want some rubble. Preferably the good kind of rubble. That I don't miss like that. Finally. This is gonna be a while. So as you can see, there are some increased challenges with Hell Mod. Mostly because your weapon is basically Zote's weapon. Alright, so we finally get Vengeful Spirit, which will make things so much easier. Assuming we don't get ourselves killed in the Ancestral Mound. Through sheer laziness. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna do Mantis Lords, like, right away, as I would normally like to do, just because it would take so long. Assuming I get that far. Of course, at this point, it's not so much that, you know, pacifism is a choice, it's a requirement. That actually would be fun to do it with the custom Zote mod. It would actually work pretty well together. Okay, this is going to take forever. On the plus side, at least you can't do multiple boulders at once. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. That was close.
No.
Yeah, this one's probably not going to end well on Steel Soul, just because there's going to be moments where I'm just going to get lazy or, you know, do poorly, and I'm going to end up dead. This would be fun. One second, let me scroll back up. Crunchiest and chewiest? Well, False Knight's wearing armor, so definitely the crunchiest, but I would say that without the armor, definitely the chewiest. Well, no, now I'm just doing Hell mod with Steel Soul. It's just kind of killing some time, because I've hit a wall in Room Rando with the curse stuff and everything randomized, to where I'm just killing a little bit more time while, you know, just talking and everything. Like, I don't know if this would be actually a successful kind of run with being able to do it on this, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die at some point. Okay. I was under the impression that there's like a glitch that you can do to get... Really? Alright. Hopefully this is the last one. Alright, there we go. So at this point, the biggest thing is that with Vengeful Spirit, you can still do a few things, but you're still going to have problems taking down most things. Moss Knights are going to be crazy. Just because if you make mistakes, it's going to end poorly. Fluke Barn. Exactly. Yeah, there's probably some bad art out there. Yeah, Moss Knights are kind of annoying when they have this much health. That's right, we don't have to save Zoke because he's already saved. Alright, so Hornet 1,
Drossik Halimo.
I'm probably gonna mess up.
Garama! Ha! Shaw! Ha! Ha! De ha! 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 Shaw! Ha! Ha! Oh! De ha! Shaw! Ha!
Let's see.
Shaw! De ha! Oh! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Oh, goodness. I always make the mistake of thinking that she's gonna go one way and then it's the other.
Shaw! Shaw! Ha! De ha! Ha! Oh! De Egale! Shaw! Shaw! De Edino!
I think she should almost be beaten.
Shaw! Edino!
Keyword is almost. I think they. There we go. I think they fixed the boss hit point bars, so I can probably use that if I really wanted to. Ordinarily, it would be kind of good to just, you know, save, quit, and go back, but there's actually some useful stuff to pick up, money-wise, since I need fragile strength, so I can do a whopping 3 damage. Yeah, after not having dash for about 2 hours, it is so nice to finally be able to dash. I mean, Hornet 1's generally not that bad. It's just, you can sometimes find yourself making a mistake. The problem is that on Hell Mod, your ability to recover is really limited. And you just don't want to put yourself in a position where you're gonna die in the next hit, especially on Steel Soul. Because there's really not a whole lot that you're gonna be able to do to save yourself. Just with that double damage and not being able to really recover quickly. The thing that creeps up on you with Hell Mod like that is just any sort of mistake requires so much to come back from. It also doesn't help that I'm starting to get a bit sleepy. Oh, okay. Have a good evening, Chun. Nope. Okay. And now a fun trip through Fog Canyon, where nothing can go wrong. Before the big explosions happen. Alright, so I got a bench at least. Oh goodness, it's almost... Yeah, it's almost 1 in the morning here. I think I'm starting to fall asleep, so... I think that if I continue, I'm probably going to end up very dead in Fungal Wastes. So I think I might actually just simply call it here, just because I am falling asleep. This is the second time I've actually streamed, so it's not really an established pattern yet, but what I'm thinking of doing is probably doing like Wednesday, Saturdays at like 10 Central, and maybe earlier if... No, the chat didn't take too long to get working. It was more so... it just took a little bit. It just, for some reason, what I had adjusted to, it wasn't working so well. But I'm thinking that I'm probably going to try and do Wednesdays and Saturdays, and at least Saturday particularly, and if I get extra time on Wednesday, because during the week I I've also got to do raiding with World of Warcraft for friends and such. Yeah, I was trying to not hit one of those the big explosion ones because one of them was going to be instant death. But yeah, so when folks were in the chat when I was like a few minutes after 10, did people see the thing that showed that the stream was supposed to happen at that time? Because on my end I couldn't see if that was actually there. And I was trying to give as much advance notice as possible. Oh, Uma's would be very unpleasant then. So the idea would be Saturday that I've got Untitled Goose Game, and then there's other things like Terraria that I'll probably try out as well. Okay, cool, because since I'm still getting used to setting up stuff, I have no idea if things are actually showing up for folks or not. So I will probably have to ask if you've, ask folks, get info, all that kind of stuff. But, alright, so this is where I'm going to call it for tonight. And thank you very much for everyone for stopping by, for watching, for all the feedback and advice. And if you had a good time, I'm certainly happy for that. But I am probably going to fall asleep pretty soon. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I will hopefully catch you Saturday.